Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Levi Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Only good for saving face, senior cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran by the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth it full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now run, James. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Get set, get set. Yellow, 18, yellow.
On the gun is Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Outside. Yellow, 18, watch out.
Purdy on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Yellow, yellow, get set, get set. 18, watch out.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. 18, watch out. Yellow. Stop.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get set. Line around up. Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Outside. Right around up. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. He's got it. That's gonna be a 1st and more. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow! 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 Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He finds it right side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set! Get set! Watch out!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Looking quickly here. Meeting with James. Going into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Outside. 18.
First down, Purdy to throw. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Yellow. Start.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out. Start.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Working inside the red zone. Finds his back complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
First give of the game to the LSU product. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
They'll try and punch it in. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That's the end of 1. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. There's a give inside to James. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yellow.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Winning this with James. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
34 yards. And the 49er first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Carry here for James. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. James again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers time can take the lead here in the 2nd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
13.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short. The 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Hey, 57. Go on, Hey, 50.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And we put everything he's got behind it. In the double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. That's Diamador Lenore. Not a lot of arms in this league can deliver that throw from half the field away. Unfortunately, it goes right into the hands of the other team.
Yeah, not many today, Kate, and I would argue not many in the history of the game. It's a short list. I'll put Jeff George, John Elway, Jay Schrader had an absolute cannon. But you also got to have the smarts to know when to unleash a rope like that. Decision-making, not nearly as qualified as the pure arm talent on that throw.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Run now with James. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Get set, get set.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Give left side to James. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers looking at 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. You're good on the point after. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. Now it's York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
60 yards.
43! 43!
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15!
First and 10 at the
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Yellow! 180! Hey, color! Hero 15! Hey, Sunday! Look at it!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Yellow! Hey, Ripley! There's a lot! 57!
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Get set! Hey, can't! Yellow.
Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Screen play here for James. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8.
Get set, get set. Right around top. Yellow.
Throwing here just before halftime. He rolls to his right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. We're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel. And the 49ers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And off on the pistol, it's James. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Get set, up.
They run, it's James. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. This is James. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line brings up 3rd down.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Get set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They give it to him again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Dive play straight ahead. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long, Purdy. Looking slant route, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's fourth down.
Now run, James. Fights his way through a tackle. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Yellow. Get set. Get set.
From the red zone now. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Up.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. And he has the catch. Gets 4 feet in. That's a touchdown. The 49ers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is York to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Moves away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down. Dose of the hurry up here. Third down, it's Mahomes. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie us up 28-all. tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set.
Purdy setting up that play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow. Up.
First down throw by Purdy. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
He knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. First and 10 now from the 30.
Uno. Outside. Right around up.
Running with James. He has room past the 25. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's James running right. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
Purdy now on 4th down. That's another quick hitter. Oh, he lost the football! And the Chiefs pick it up. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it... While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Here's a give inside to James. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 3rd and goal, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal.
Get set, get set. Yellow. On 18, watch out. Hey, motion. Up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Dribbling. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Forced out to his right. He's taking a shot down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Another throw for Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it, even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Watch out, my man.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running this with James. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set. Get set.
He's going to pass it here. Clean play here for James. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll try and punch it in. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Cam York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Kicks away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Line. Hey, 43. I go line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he's back. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Boy, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. One player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
throw. Purdy lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense.